Acclaimed Home Warranty gives you peace of mind knowing that the major systems and appliances in your home are covered against unexpected breakage and costly repairs. So you can enjoy what you love doing because our coverage options and easy process take the hassle out of finding quality contractors. When your covered items break and you need service fast, Acclaimed Home Warranty is here for you 24/7, 365 days a year. For a free, no-hassle quote, go online to acclaimedhw.com.
Owning a home is the American dream. I love my job because I get to help people buy, sell, and improve that American dream. Follow me this week as we explore exciting new trends in Utah's real estate. So Clay, the market's back up, but back a couple years ago, we had a lot of short sales and stuff. What kind of loan programs, what does that look like these days?
Well, in the Great Recession, as they're calling it now, a lot of people had to do a short sale, they had foreclosures, there was bankruptcies, there was a number of things. What we've realized in this market is that the market understands what happened there, and people are being harder on themselves than the lending guidelines are themselves. So how many times, Jay, have you heard somebody say, I'd love to buy a house, Jay, but I had a short sell 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah.
So an example would be on a conventional home loan where you can go up to $424,100 on the loan amount, just a 4-year wait on that. People are thinking it's 7-year wait or longer. On an FHA loan, it's a 3-year wait. The other one that we hear is the bankruptcy, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I had a bankruptcy when things got really hard. 2 years wait on a Chapter 7 bankruptcy on an FHA loan.
That's crazy.
And they're right back in the home buying market. And we're seeing a lot of people now starting to figure that out.
Yeah.
But so many people we talk to initially say, I probably can't do anything right now because I had a bankruptcy 4 years ago.
But it's a lot easier than what they think, basically.
A lot easier than what they think to get back into that home buying market.
So Will, for this one, we're going to be heading a little bit up north. We're going to be going up to Roy. And of course, if people don't know where Roy is, they're going to go to basically to the Hill Air Force Base, and they're going to make a left, and they're going to go
Great
head
community.
out. Yeah, a cute little bedroom community. And now as you look at this house, now we've shown a lot of builders' home before, but this guy was both the builder and the developer of the whole subdivision. And so he picked out the very, very best lot. And as you notice, as you fly over the house, the size of the backyard, and look at what they added on the back.
Oh my goodness.
Don't, because we're both boat owners, right?
Right, yeah.
And we both go,
Hey, that's going to make some guy really happy,
And so here, look at, so they've got RV parking all the way down the side, and then inside there you've got, you could probably fit 3 to 4 cars or boat or whatever you want inside the garage on the side. And then on the front, you've got a 3-car garage, but one of them's double deep on the left-hand side. And so theoretically, you're looking at a house that has, it's got as much garage space as it does house space, and this is a big home.
Yeah.
And so this is a unique one. This is one, we're going to be looking at this one at 4724 square feet with 5 bedrooms, 3 full and 1 half baths. It's on just about a half an acre. And right now it shows it has about a 5-car garage, but really, depending on the size of your cars and how many boats or toys or whatever you have, you can fit a lot of stuff. Of course, you're going to have a big kitchen on the main. As you can see, lots of counter space. This is perfect for a big family.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and right through the door behind there, they've got a big, huge pantry, a massive pantry, and behind there, they've also got a really nice work area, so you can have like a sewing room or something off of there. And so, and of course, a nice big, family area, right? Gotta have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Looks great.
Yeah. I just can't get over the garage, though, I'll be honest with you on this one.
What? Absolutely.
Yeah. And
I'm stunned by that.
I know.
Totally jealous too.
Are you ready to move to Roy?
I was thinking about it. I just looked at the price and went, yeah, okay, no problem.
It's not bad. Think about it. It's only $107 a square foot.
Yeah. It's
It's a value.
It's
Definitely a value.
Yeah.
It's heading upstairs into the master. This is going to be, of course, the master bath. As you can see, they decked out a massive tub. It's got a lot of bedrooms up there. You're going to be looking at 3 bedrooms upstairs with 2 full baths on the main floor. You're going to be looking at 1 half bath, and then down the basement, they've got another 2 full bedrooms and another 3/4 bath basement, and this one is 100% complete. And Roy's kind of one of those nice areas that's a little bit more kind of a bedroom community. It's a little bit farther away. You know, it's just a really peaceful place to live. And of course, the way that he bought this lot, okay, and I guess if you're the developer and you lay out the lot, he's right on the cul-de-sac. Okay, so he's right at the top of the cul-de-sac, but he didn't pick out one of the pie lots that are typically in it, because when you're on a cul-de-sac, it's usually narrow on the front and wide in the back. He picked the one that is, you'll notice it's west facing, and so he gets the snow runoff from the sun, and then it's shaded in the back, so in the afternoon they've got nice shade in the backyard, and that's, as you can see, right up there in the cul-de-sac, just right where you want to be.
Yeah, what a fantastic spot. Look at the use of the space in the backyard there. Boy, a lot of good exercise and fun there on that basketball court, too, under the lights. Did I see lights there too?
Yeah, they have lights as well.
Yeah. Wow, like summer nights, basketball games. Wow.
Yeah, they've got it set up so it's a little squash, which is really big. They play like on the tennis court, they play squash, which is a little bit smaller version of that. And that's what they have it set up for. And there you can see the mountains off in the background, those beautiful trees. And that's a look at our valley right there. It's a nice look at a little bit of snow just on the peaks of the mountains, and still all those beautiful, just open acres and all those beautiful mature trees. So Will, take a look at those mature trees, huh?
Wow.
You can't buy trees like this, right?
Well, it'd take a long time to grow trees that big, Jay.
Yeah, and so this one of the unique things about this particular home, it's of course up there in Bountiful, but it overlooks the whole valley. As you can see, it's pitched up right on the side of the mountain. So you've got these beautiful views with your mature trees, and I can't wait to show you the backyard, because I call it they got the back 40
Really?
acres, yeah. And it's just this cute little quaint little spot in the backyard.
Wow.
And you can see their little deck on the front of the house there. They've got this perfect little sitting deck as we fly over it. So you can just sit on your front deck and look out over those beautiful views. And then you're going to kind of see where they've got these beautiful trees in the backyard.
You can get very inspired, I'll bet you, sitting on that deck, looking at that image.
Yeah, and this is one of those areas that are really hot up and Bountiful up on the mountain, because it's so closely located to Salt Lake, which is of course booming, but you're out away from it. You're up and almost on the side of the mountain. And so this one is listed at $445,000, and there is going to be a ton of demand. As you can see as you walk inside.
Wow.
Completely remodeled, right?
Yeah.
They did a really nice job, new flooring. As you can see, they really decked this one out. This is one we were expecting to have a ton of demand. This is one where you have an open house and you sell it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
This looks fantastic.
Yeah, and so at this price range is what we're looking for in this market. At $118 a square foot in Bountiful, this is very, very desirable. It's got the brand new, it's got those white, beautiful countertops and the subway tiles, the granite countertop, the stainless steel, really decked out. I mean, beautiful.
Great choices. We've said this before, but anybody who's gone through these remodel projects before knows how time-consuming they can be, and what a mess they can make. And a home like this is already done. You move right in; it's turnkey. Looks fantastic. What great choices and colors too that they have here.
Yeah, whoever laid out,
very white,
right
bright.
In the middle, which is such a cute. Take a look. And so now we're stepping into. They've got 3 bedrooms upstairs, and this is the master.
Spacious.
And then, really nice. And look at right off the master, you've got your own kind of sitting room.
Oh, nice.
Little sunroom.
Yeah.
Where else are you gonna find that?
Yeah.
I mean, in this price, in the $400,000 range, you're not going to find something like that. It's got a really nice bathroom as well. We're going to go there in just a minute. But here's your little sunroom as you sit in there. Perfect for an office. A little reading room, whatever you might want to be. And it's got those real nice windows that look out onto your back 40.
Nice.
Yeah, very nice. The
master bath there?
Yeah, take a look.
Great.
Really nice tile work. They've got a place to put your makeup on the right-hand side. Jetted tub, of course. And now we're going to look at a couple of the bedrooms. Nice, real nice laid out. So 3 bedrooms upstairs, and they've got another 2 in the basement. So we're going to be looking at 43 square feet on this one, with 5 bedrooms, 2 full, and one 3/4 bath. It's on 0.34 acres. And so now stepping out into the backyard, take a look at this. So you've got your kind of lower area, which is right here, which is almost like a deck kind of thing. And this is your back 40.
Wow.
Look at those trees.
Oh, I love those Utah oak trees. They're
so beautiful, right?
Yeah.
And so as you go up
Fantastic.
to this kind of upper area here, now you've got a flat little area, perfect for the kids to have a little play area. And
What a neat home. You really discover that house. At every turn, it has really nice surprises.
yeah, and we didn't
What a
even show the
great
basement.
home.
They're just finishing out the basement. So
Really?
we have another
Okay.
2 bedrooms down there, and it's completely brand new. But this is going to be looking at your deck. This is the view. You can look
at
all
that.
the way out
Oh
over the
wow.
Great Salt Lake there.
Wow. That's fantastic. That's
Special
a great
home. That's a special
it
home.
really is. It really is a special home.
Zippy Shell of Utah has a new and innovative solution for your storage needs. We offer convenient, secure storage that is less work for you. We bring a storage container to your house for you to load. Once it's loaded, we'll pick it up and store it at our climate-controlled warehouse. When you're ready, we return the container to your house to unload. Right now, we are offering a storage special for only $99 a month. Please call us with any of your storage needs.
So Clay, imagine driving down your street right here with those beautiful views and those beautiful mature trees, and then you make your left-hand turn and you drive up to your house. But if you were able to fly over your house, you would see that there's a massive
Yes.
park right to the left of your massive backyard.
Which can get so used.
Yeah.
You know, it really does. When you have that type of a situation, I've had several friends that have that, and that park and its utilization, getting out and playing with the kids and stuff, is
Yeah.
just priceless.
Yeah, and so, and as you step inside, you're going to see all these nice features that they put in, you know, all this beautiful backsplash and the cool colors. This house is a really unique kind of, I don't know, would you call it kind of a mauve green? I don't know what you would call it, with this kind of, I don't know, kind of a, it's not white, it's more of a cream. I'd say it's cream and like I don't know, a kind of a green, but it makes for
But
a
it
really
works.
unique. No, it totally
works
does.
very well. And, you know, then the flow from the kitchen into that open area, I really like the way
That's
that
right.
was done.
And so this one you're going to be looking at, this one's almost 4,000 square feet with 4 bedrooms, 2 full, 1 half baths. It was built in 2008. It's on almost, it's on a third of an acre, but it's almost a half. It's 0.39 acres.
Wow.
And so, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good sized lot.
Yeah.
Especially when you're right next to that park like that. You have
That's
a lot
right.
of opportunity there.
Yeah, and so it's got a lot of, it's still got the basement that could be finished out so you could improve, you know, make a lot more living space if you want to, but already it's got 4 bedrooms, which is, I mean, that's quite a lot. One of the things I really like about this house is Farmington. And Farmington right now is just absolutely blowing up with their new mall that they have out there.
It is, and that's I've always liked the mountains and just the setting of Farmington, and it's kind of like you have a little bit still of kind of a rural
Yeah.
feel a little bit, but you're just so close to everything.
Yeah.
You know.
The drive into Salt Lake is, I mean, you're talking 15 minutes, you're right in there.
Exactly.
You're just coming from the other side of things. And Farmington is I found this year, been one of the very hottest markets I've seen.
Yeah.
Out of all the markets, Farmington is peaking and finding a ton of buyers that have found this place with their really nice mall, their convenience to Salt Lake City, and their still kind of rural feeling.
Oh, and don't forget about Lagoon too.
Yeah, you got Lagoon, which, yeah. And so
No, those are-
Farmington, yeah, we've been, it's been fun to watch.
Yeah,
you know,
yes.
Farmington has been just an up and coming grower, and this is a great example of, this is where you can get a beautiful property, be close to everything. You see that?
Oh.
That is all their land right there back into the corner. So if you wanted
Yes.
to put a shop on the back and access it from the backside, I mean, a lot of opportunity here. Now we're going to fly over the top, as you can see, to get an idea. There's your park, and there's all the open land, looking up on the views.
Oh, and the land just flows right into that park.
Oh,
Yeah.
and you can still see the house right there and how it fits in this, almost like a little cul-de-sac. It's really unique.
It is.
Clay, so we're going to be heading up to the Silicon Slopes, right?
Yeah, great area up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're up here in Highland. Now take a look at
Oh,
that view.
wow.
as we fly around this house, you gotta love spring in Utah, right?
You
I
do.
just absolutely love it. Okay, so this one is right up, and take a look at this shot. I think this is real ingenious. They fly up to the front of the house,
Yeah.
and normally they stop and open the door, but take a look through this one, they just fly right through.
Well, what a perfect entry too. The background, the mountains, the approach, the neighborhood, the architectural lines on this home.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, and this one you can tell as you walk into the front of the house, you'll notice all the moldings. Take a look at all the moldings on the wall and all the detail, the work that they did into this. That takes a craftsman, that takes a laborer to go through and do all that work. This is grundles of money.
And that's the thing people don't realize is the extra money that goes into this with these extra finishes. You can't just look at the square footage. You have to look at these finishes, and these are just spectacular.
And so if you were a builder and going to build this for somebody to be a spec home, you would never do stuff like
No.
this, because each one of those things takes so many hours of a craftsman to go in there, cut all those things and spackle, you know, and make it look beautiful.
Right.
And
That's
so,
right.
as you can see, they spared no expense on this. Just absolutely beautiful.
Well, throughout.
Yeah.
You go into each room and you just see it.
A lot of craftsmen, a lot of detail work, and this is a really unique home. So this one on the main floor, it's a 2-story, but on the main floor you have 5 bedrooms on the main floor, and or an office. So you can either have 4 bedrooms
Yeah.
or an office. One of them's kind of a bit of a flex room. That's just on the main floor.
That's spectacular.
Yeah, and then upstairs you got another 2 bedrooms, and down the bedroom basement you've got another 2 bedrooms, and so you're talking 9 bedrooms.
That's a large home for a great family and great to entertain and
Yeah. But it's not like it's all bedrooms, because they've got a ton amount of open space here, home theaters and big expansive space in the basement that we're going to go to look at in the basement here in just a minute. So we're at 6255 square feet with 9 bedrooms, 3 full, 1 3/4, and 1/2 bath. And it sits on 0.32 acres. It was built in 2006. Of course, it's got a nice 3-car garage. It's got 2 entries on the front of the house. And the backyard, we're going to take a look at that in a minute. It's just absolutely beautiful.
Well, you say it certainly is not, but I mean, you have just these great open spaces, these nice molded pillars throughout, great attention to detail, the extra little touches that they put on the wall finishes.
Yeah, and this is going to be upstairs above the garage here. We got 2 bedrooms. As you can see, just a nice space.
It is, yeah.
And this one we've been showing, and I get a ton of feedback about just how beautiful the home is and how it lays out really well. And headed down to the basement here. Let's take a look.
Again,
Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, you walk into the basement and bam, you just, again, nice finishes right off the bat.
And so normally in basements you're going to see a lot of walls, but they did steel beams in this one, so they're expand that space. So you remember how we talked about it's got 9 bedrooms, but look at how open
Yeah.
this is.
Yep.
It still has a ton of open space.
It does.
It's absolutely beautiful,
It
right?
is, yeah. The woodwork and the extra tile that you have there, I mean, just,
And look at those ceilings.
yes.
The cost, if you had to recreate this home, I mean, they're only, right now they're at $118 a square foot.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing because, you walk into a house and you'll say, oh, this is a nice home. This is one of those homes you walk into and you look at it and you say, wow, this is spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For $118 a square foot, that's unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
And you're right there, right at the Silicon Slopes, which is so popular. I mean, this is where all the jobs are coming in. So this is an executive type home. Here we're going to the home theater. Take a look at that.
Yes.
Beautiful, right?
That is amazing.
Just
That
what
is.
everybody wants, everybody needs. I can't get over the price at $118 a square foot. Now, take a look at the backyard.
Look at that.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yes.
Of course, they got this arbor that's right in the back, and it looks down over this beautiful valley. The views off the back are just absolutely gorgeous.
That's such a great area. And they, again, even in the backyard, the landscape, look at all the detail that they
Yeah.
put into that.
They even got a little waterfall.
Yes.
Can you believe that?
I know.
$118 a square foot. A builder cannot rebuild this house even close, because new construction without a finished basement, without a yard, you're going to be looking at least $100 and probably $25, $135 a square foot.
We were looking for a new home. Some were too big, some were too small, some were just wrong. Then, wow, we were in our dream home.
Then the hard part started. all this paperwork.
Luckily, we had Steve, a loan officer from Castle & Cook Mortgage, on our side. Even though he's done this 1,000 times, he knew we hadn't. He took care of everything, and fast, so we could focus on the things that really matter, like enjoying our new home. Castle & Cook Mortgage, the key to your castle.
Well, we've been thinking about it, and we're just not sure.
I understand.
We've never sold a house before.
I'll walk you guys through every step.
So if we sell, do you think we can swing it?
Well, I have the numbers right here, and based on the comps that I found, the timing is perfect. There are a lot of buyers for a house like yours.
It's good to know.
I'm so excited.
Okay, Clay, whenever you go to buy a house, you're either going to build it or you're going to buy existing. But if you're ever wanting to buy, the place you want to look is you want to find a home enthusiast that's built a house. And you don't find it all the time, because usually people that are home enthusiasts build a house and they want to live there forever.
Right, it's long term.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And so this is one of those houses. You notice the solar panels
Yep.
on the side. These guys would have paid a premium for the lot. You notice how it's on the corner, and you got a side entry garage as it comes in. Lots of pitches in there, and they spared no expense as they built this house out. These are the type of people that never plan on moving, but they are moving.
Right, yeah, and you can tell already they've thought of a lot of details just on the approach and the way this home sits on the lot. Really nice.
Yeah, and it's massive when you walk into the side. Look at the size of that television, but look at the room also. And they got windows all the way up. I mean, big, huge vaulted ceilings, and I mean, it's you don't run across these all the time. I mean, you either find it's a multi-million-dollar house you find this because they have that kind of money, but in this price range, you don't find it all the time. And so this is one where you can come in and you don't have to spend all that expense on building and going over the top on all the upgrades that you want to make it elaborate, but you can get it in this house. Look at the size of that kitchen. And in the pictures when I saw it and then when I had see it, it was twice as big as I thought it was.
Well, it's amazing too. The thing about a home like this is you can tell this person has the ability to conceptualize and visualize before, and as a result, the finished product comes together so amazingly well.
Yeah, they're like pros in building houses,
Yeah.
and they spare no expense. As you can see inside the master, this is the master bedroom, which is perfect. It's right on the main floor as you walk in, right in to the right, and but it's secluded. It's not. You want to have it on the main floor, you know, because as you get older, if you want to stay in that house forever, you can stay in this house, and you've got plenty of rooms, and it's just I can't wait to show you the rest of this because it's exciting. Going into the master bath, as you can see right off here, as you can see, it's just laid out perfectly. They've got the big, huge tub. They've got a steam shower in there, you know, so you can steam it up and steam up the whole room. Their
fireplace right there.
The fireplace looks through into the master, so they got his and her walk-in closets massive, and you walk through the master closet right here. You go into your own right there. You get your hot tub in your private room.
I've never seen it set up quite like that, Jay.
It's perfect.
It is.
Because you normally have to go outside. The cold thing about that, you can go right out of your closet and go right into your hot tub and right back in, go into the steam shower, whatever.
What a great idea.
Yeah, it's the way homes should be built. They thought about this and they built it. And that's only the main floor.
Yeah.
Now we're going upstairs.
Oh, I love
okay?
it. Yeah.
And so as you go upstairs, they got this beautiful landing area and these huge. You're going to notice, one of the things you're going to notice is the size of the rooms. Because normally the master is big, right? And then and it was big, they go to really small little bedrooms next to it. Not in the case.
Wow. Yeah, look at that. Yes, that's exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it's still 6 bedrooms. And so headed down into the basement now, you're going to notice, again, it's really, really well laid out. Big, tall ceilings, plenty of room for everything. Big, huge rooms, a second kitchen
area.
Yeah. Little kind of dining area.
I love that. That setback cutout area right there.
The home theater, they did fiber optic lighting. And right in here, they got their water storage. They've also got all their electronics for the whole house. It's completely wired up.
I love that constellation look they had right there in the theater room. That is really a nice touch.
So headed into the backyard, of course, they really decked out all their stuff they put in here, but they did a little kind of man cave, a little kind of getaway area off the back, a little kids room. It could be, and that's a place for their lawnmower,
tools, our tools and things,
all that kind of stuff. But then you walk inside, and this could be set up as an office, or in this place it's like a kid's little play area.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And so to replace this house, you would be astronomical cost, but you can get this one at an incredible value. Okay, so Clay, for this one, we're going to be heading up into Layton, and we always talk about affordability, right?
Yeah, it's so important to have that. And,
yeah. So this is a newer build home. It's only $325,000. That's $106 square foot for a single family resident. This is big. And you notice they've got their RV parking off to the side. They've also got a shed in the backyard. And so let's take a look inside.
All right.
So you're going to be looking at $325,000. You're going to get just a little over 3,000 square feet, 3,059 square feet with 4 bedrooms, 2 full, 2 3/4, and a half bath.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
And we always talk about location. Location is very important. Yeah. This one is right up there by the 89, and so it's real convenient on that back way end of Salt Lake if you want to go that direction. And also going up the 84 into Park City, it's right there. But the best part is it's really, really close to the Air Force Base, to Hill Air Force Base.
Yeah. I mean, a beautiful home, but the great thing about it is it really falls right into that military family wheelhouse, which is great. There's a lot of opportunity with this. You're talking zero down financing on this. You're talking great interest rates, no mortgage insurance. It also falls within the FHA guidelines, Utah Housing. There's a lot of opportunity for little to no down payment and a very low monthly payment because of the price and affordability of this home.
And so you get a newer built home. I mean, as you can see, the carpets are really nice, really clean. I mean, they've taken very, very good care of this. You got your own little backyard. It's even got a hot tub in the backyard that's going to stay. It's got a fully finished out basement with a second kitchen. And so you're always looking, if you ever get in that situation, and buyers, I just recently went out to buyer and they were looking at condos, and they were right on the fence at about $300,000 to be able to buy a condo or be able to get into a single family residence. And I was telling them this is a really important decision. If you're right on the cusp, you really want to buy that single family home because the condo is going to have condo fees associated with it.
That's right.
And condos are really good and they're really popular right now, but they tend to be a little fickle in the market. If there's ever a dip in the market, condos tend to suffer. They tend to be the last one to appreciate.
That.
They're the last one to appreciate and the first one to depreciate.
Yeah.
And so if you're ever in this situation, you always want to buy a single family residence. And an interesting way to think about it is if you're paying, let's say, $10,000 or $100 towards an HOA, that means you can buy, about $6,000?
More than that, Jay. You're really looking at about $20,000 price difference on that.
Really?
Affordability, yes.
And so you can put, theoretically, $20,000 more towards a single family home.
That's exactly right. Yes, absolutely. And keep your payment the same.